So DJI have updated my favorite wireless microphone, and this, it's almost perfect. So last year we saw the DJI MIC Mini, this tiny wireless microphone, and although it actually missed some features from the DJI MIC 2, it quickly became my most favorite portable mic. But now we have the DJI MIC 3. If we look at them, they are pretty similar in size, but for something literally round about the same size as a UK pound coin, it's incredible all the tech and features we now get in this tiny microphone. It still has the same incredible size. It weighs 16 grams. If we compare it to the DJI MIC 2, it is a massive difference in terms of size. It comes in this nice travel case. Everything fits great inside of it. And I love how I can store my receiver, 2 transmitters, the wind muffs, all in this one case. I don't have to take an additional case or bag with me. It all fits perfectly in here, and it's now got even stronger magnets. So what's new on this DJI MIC 3 compared to, say, the DJI MIC Mini? Well, a missing feature on this was it didn't have the ability to record in 32-bit float. We now have it on the MIC 3. And this is great because say you're talking really loudly or you're outside in a loud environment, your audio clips. With 32-bit float, it gives you that flexibility that you can bring those levels down, and if you talk too quietly like this, you can raise those levels as well. You get a lot more information captured. Whereas on the MIC Mini, because this doesn't have 32-bit float, if you was in an environment where it was really loud and that audio clips, it's pretty much game over. Now, a great feature the DJI MIC 2 had, but the MIC Mini didn't, is that sometimes I don't want to connect this to my camera or my Pocket 3. I might want to use this for voiceovers or a backup audio. Now, this has internal storage. The MIC Mini didn't. The MIC 3 does, which means then you can simply on here just hit record. You don't have to connect this to any of your devices whatsoever, and all those audio tracks will be stored on the MIC Mini itself. The great thing about that is that you can be all the way over here and still get great audio, and I can be all the way over here and still get great audio. Just those 2 features added, the 32-bit float and the internal storage, this is a massive win over the DJI MIC Mini. It also has adaptive gain control. This is great. So what you want is basically a balanced audio track. You don't want really high like this and then really low. You want it to be nice and balanced. So all you do is activate that, and that will then balance that audio out for you. Say you're outside in a noisier environment, you just want a nice consistent track. It will do all of that for you because it will automatically adjust that gain. So if you're talking too low, too quiet, it will adjust it for you. And if it's too loud, it will reduce it. All done automatically. And on top of that, something we haven't seen before, this comes now with built-in 3 different voice presets. So by default, this is in regular. This is going to be the most standard crystal clear audio, but we can also now switch it over to bright, and it's now going to enhance those highs for a nice clear and pleasant voice capture. And then we also have the rich preset. This is going to enhance the bass, so you get more of a deeper, fuller sound. And I think especially for beginners, this is a great addition because it means that you don't have to do any audio processing whatsoever. In fact, nothing has been done to any of the audio throughout this video, but just been able to actually choose one of these 3 different presets. You might not have any knowledge about audio or processing, how to make it sound better. I think just literally straight out the microphone, this audio sounds great. So if I put some ambient sounds on this speaker, you can hear what sounds like cars going past in the distance. Now on the actual microphone itself, you can hit this button twice and it will activate noise cancellation. So this is without, and if I hit this twice, noise cancellation is now on. So it does a great job at drowning out that noise. Hit it again, and it's back on to normal mode. So if you're in an environment where it is really noisy, you might be outside vlogging, loads of people around, you can just hit this button and completely minimize that ambient sound. And it also has some additional advantages for professionals. You can get the receiver and you can connect 4 of these different transmitters now to just do 1 receiver. So if you've got various amounts of people recording, 4 of these can connect to 1, but you can also get the receiver, and that can be your master receiver. And you can connect up to 7 different receivers to that 1 master receiver. So if you've got loads of people all in that room, all recording audio in a professional setting, this is a fantastic choice. And it also brings timecode. This is something we've really been wanting on these microphones. It's never happened up to now. So this is going to give you that precise video to audio sync. So say you're recording on your camera and you want your audio to be completely synced, again in that professional setting, now you can with complete accuracy. Now on the Mic Mini, although the receiver was good, it didn't have any display in it whatsoever. On the Mic 3, this is similar to the Mic 2 where you have a display now. You can go and change all the settings, change the gain, you can look at the receiver settings, the transmitter settings, everything can be changed on that. What I also like is that you can directly connect from the receiver to the DJI MIMO app. So it connects via Bluetooth, which means you don't have to be getting up and pressing that receiver. You can literally just change those settings directly on your phone without any wires. That's great. Now, if you want to use your phone for actually recording, you can get the receiver and you can actually plug that receiver directly into your phone. You can then get your microphone, you could wear it like I am now, and then you can actually use your phone for recording, but get fantastic wireless audio. Now, one of the great things I love about these DJI Osmo products is that whether you have the DJI Osmo 360, the Action 5 Pro, the Action 4, these can connect wirelessly to the DJI microphones. So now I'm connected to the DJI Pocket 3 and I'm using the DJI Mic 3 to get wireless audio, and this is so convenient. And you can switch from this camera, I could then connect it to my Osmo 360, my Action 5 Pro, and it's just effortless. I don't need to take any wires, don't need to take the receiver, I literally just have to take this. So for me, I'm using this Pocket 3 a lot when I'm outside filming. It is great, and now I can get fantastic wireless audio with it. So a lot of people use these pocket cameras, especially for travel, for vacations, or for vlogging. This, I think now, is a fantastic setup. Or if you just picked up the DJI Osmo 360 and you want wireless audio, this all syncs brilliantly, and it's something that they do really well. So everything's been improved, I would say, on the DJI Mic 3. It's a combination of that Mic Mini, the Mic 2, mixed together, and we now have that Mic 3. However, it's not perfect. There is a couple of things which lets it down. Now, with the DJI Mic 3 being tiny, there is no ports on this at all. You have the record button, you have an indicator button, the magnets on the bottom, and also a linking button. That's it. So you can't connect a lav mic. Now, I know a lot of professionals out there, they will have to use a lav mic, which means this is probably game over already. If you're not bothered about wearing a lav mic, like for me, I rarely use a lav mic, so I'm not fussed. I just want really good, convenient, portable audio. So this is absolutely fine. But it is something to know. If you do need a lav mic, you can't connect it to the DJI Mic 3. And although you can actually use this with the built-in internal storage, which is a fantastic plus, because there is no USB-C port, it means you can't just directly connect this to your computer or your laptop or something on the go. You do have to get the case and actually put this in the case, and then there's a USB-C port on the back of the case. You would then connect this to your computer to get those audio tracks off here. That only is the case if you're using the internal storage. If you're recording like I am now directly to this camera, then obviously it doesn't matter, it's recording to the SD card on my camera. But if you're wanting to just use this for internal recording, that's where it's a bit of an extra step to do. So the short is a lot of advantages of this tiny DJI Mic 3. It's a lot more convenient, and I think the audio quality is better on this than the DJI Mic 2. It's also smaller, lighter. So this, whilst it is still a great microphone, this is such an advantage. And compared to, say, the DJI Mic Mini, you've got that 32-bit float, you have those voice presets on here, you've got the internal storage, you've got that dynamic gain. So this is a great choice. So I will put the prices on the screen now for the DJI Mic 3. I think it is a fantastic choice. It's a good upgrade if you have the DJI Mic Mini. If you have the DJI Mic 2, I would say it's an upgrade if you're wanting a smaller, more convenient setup. But if you want to go and check it out, I'm going to link it at the top of the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys on the next one.